We continue with the Ranked Royale with our final match of today. It's going to be Nugget versus Zen. Moxie with 2 straight sweeps in the first round means pressure on everybody to win every game they can if they want to win the tournament. Here we go. We've got Zen versus Nugget. Zen, a player who has been on quite the run in 1v1 recently. Famously, the run was ended by Rawas. What a start. This is going to be the first time Zen has played on my channel. He's played a lot of 1v1 on Johnny's and some other French channels as well in tournaments. This is a crazy start. A lot of hype around this guy and for a lot of great reasons. The only time I've ever seen him lose was to the best in the game right now. And I wouldn't necessarily guarantee that a rematch wouldn't just go his way if it were to happen. Nuggets has quite the match ahead of him right now. He has the chance to pull the upset of the absolute century. Nugget has already gotten some upsets in his process to playing in this tournament. But can he beat Zen, or will it just be an absolute rout? So far, in the less than 30 seconds that Zen has played on this stream, he is averaging a goal about every 8 seconds. I have to imagine that will slow down. Nugget gets his first time getting to touch the ball all game, it seems. And he goes for a bump on the goal line. Doesn't connect. Zen, a monster flick. What? Zen is absolutely on point to start this series. This is such a boomer of a flick. Everything has been perfect so far. This is next level, says Nugget. He's like, I don't think I've ever had to play a match against a perfect robot. Nuggets undercutting Zen to get his second possession of the game. He actually might be able to score here. He's on the board. The perfection is over. If you were ready for a 20-0 route, that's not going to happen. Nugget does catch Zen, just like he catches everybody else in the game, creeping up just a bit too far. Wave dash kickoff for Nuggets. Misses the wave dash. Can't use the best part of it. He tries to launch this ball away. Zen's going to take the ball into his back half. He slams the ball off the back wall into a dribble now. Decides to just go for a shot at the peak of the arc. Something that Nugget's going to be able to easily clean up, but won't be able to win the race to the back corner boost. So Zen, the advantage there now, gets Nugget to drop the ball low, jumping behind the ball. Quick camera check. See if Nugget's coming to make a play, and takes a shot at the midfield. Nugget has been able to slow the game down, which is a start, considering the Zen first few seconds. Even preventing Zen from scoring is better than what was happening before. Zen's going to demo him on the goal line. Power slide into a 5th goal. You donate every time you see Zen because he's top tier content. Thank you for the 500 bits. He has certainly started off on form, but he hands one over to Nugget. Zen proving to be human in some portions of the game. Nugget attempting to flick top right off the kickoff. Able to follow it up. 5-3. Nugget improving greatly. If it weren't for the first 30-second run, actually would be an advantage for Nugget now. 3-2 since those first moments. But of course, we can't just take them completely away. Zen does still lead, and he will launch one from the back wall. 6-3. Zen watching this replay for whatever reason Wins this kickoff. Misses the flick high. Nuggets looks like he's going to try and chase this down the wall, but he can't afford to drive up the wall. If he wanted to intercept this ball, he was going to have to jump and pinch it on the wall. I don't know why he drove in so deep and then turned back to not challenge. Actually had a pretty good opportunity there that he wasn't able to capitalize on after Zen made a mistake. Then diving to steal his boost. He'll turn around. Doesn't get the quick touch he wanted. Normally Nugget's the kind of guy to punish players when they dive on the wrong side of the ball. He plays so quick. Seems like he has a rope on the ball, tying it directly to the net. Every time he has possession, he just forces it straight there. But not this time. Zen flicks to get a 7. Zen loses this kickoff. Nugget has a save. Should have the midfield boost as well. He wasn't able to score a ton of wall to air dribbles against Moxie. Zen's going to come out to meet him right away off the ceiling. And a pogo. Is he somehow going to turn this in for a goal? No, he does get a shot out of it. Now Zen pancaking with the ceiling. Down into a pogo. It's going to get him scored on. Zen's trying to get creative now in a game where he has a considerable lead. Wave dash kickoff for Nugget means he does get to the midfield boost first. Zen actually couldn't corral the ball in time to get an angle. Nugget gets the save and it's into the corner before Zen in order to force him all the way back to the goal line. But Nugget hasn't been able to reliably get past Zen, even when he's been able to create possessions. Wall dashing his way to the back wall now. Zen, multiple resets into the bump. Nugget actually gets around it. He needs a goal and he needs it quick. On the back corner. Gets the reset. Dashes to catch the ball. Zen has to save to keep it just barely out of the net. $30 left to go. Zen just needs to play a bit of keep away, and it seems to be what he's doing. Actually, he's just going to let Nugget have this at the midfield, but since Nugget's starved out, it won't matter. Nugget's wall dash seems to be on point. He hasn't been able to convert it for anything useful. As the clock winds down, it's going to be a Game 1 win for Zen. An important start. Moxie has set the bar incredibly high for this event. And Zen has matched it so far. 1-0 in this best of 5 against Nugget. Nugget has only trailed so far, but he finds himself tied. All he had to do was go to the next game. He wins the first kickoff, starting much better than his previous start. Multiple resets, but ends without a ton of power. Zen going to roll this up the side wall. Nugget will be there before he is. Zen chasing him down. Won't connect, so Nugget escapes, grabs the boost. Zen isn't working with a ton. Picks up a pad to have 30. This flick sent off the backboard. Nugget doesn't feel confident enough to dive back on the ball, and then a soft touch turns into a goal. Put it directly behind the defender, and there's nothing that they can do. Couldn't slow down to get the save. Zen. Long distance air dribble. Low to the ground, though. Reset on the goal line. Is read by Nuggets. Zen pulls off this dribble to try and 50, and thought he had maybe created enough space for the follow-up. Nuggets there. Now they'll be taken off the map. Zen, what a fake. 2-0. Nugget throws a nice one. You see he has to react for that threatened flick as he wave dashes from one side of the ball to the other. He's able to redirect it away from the side that he is threatening his flick with. And now it's 3-0. The same start, takes a little bit more time this time around. but gets to the same place nonetheless. Nugget will chip this one directly on target. He's had reads when Zen has delayed the kickoff. You see, Zen just, tried to slow it and play it off to the right if Nugget had actually tapped the ball to him. And I think yesterday we saw some pretty amazing reads from Nugget on what felt like fairly convincing fake kickoffs or even just slight delays. Yet somehow Nugget always can tell. Converts it for a goal. Goal line 50 for Zen. 4-1 for him. Nugget tried to meet him in the air. Couldn't force it through. Zen had already airrolled perfectly to protect the ball. This is how Zen created a ton of separation in the previous game. Just had a few kickoff goal sequences in a row. Such a smooth reverse landing from Zen to keep his momentum. Nugget chases him off the boost, but doesn't get the boost himself, and so now he's in trouble. Zen launches the long shot. The tiebreakers are first game differential. That's why winning every game is so important. Like ranked, it's essentially going to come down to whoever wins the most games against everybody. The theme of the tournament is ranked royale. Nugget wins a direct kickoff. Slamming Nugget off the ball this time. Either one of these two felt confident going up to the ball as they felt the other would beat them to it. So they backed off. Leads to Zen being able to play it off the ground. Nugget has had some of the windows he's used to using to score when players get overly aggressive on his defensive half, but he just hasn't been able to score him on Zen. This time, Zen clears the ball out, but not enough. Jumping from so high in the arena with zero boost is such a heavy commit. Nugget, another kickoff win. He's going to have to probably dominate the kickoffs if he wants to win a game or come back in the series. Zen, 45-degree flick. '90-degree flick, I guess I should say. Zen giving a bit of space to the side wall. Starts his dribble with a ton of power and can't control it. It is Zen that we're talking about, so I was ready to see what he had in store for us. Not often are players starting their dribble with that much speed, but Zen does lose the ball. And now Nugget within one with 1:40. Zen looking for a psycho from his own back wall. Does not get enough power, but Nugget just hands it right back, and this is something Nugget does a lot. Might have been because Zen was at the midfield, but Nugget really does just like to boom the ball. You see, right as it comes back to him again, he just slams it into the corner, which means Zen is going to get the next touch. But that's always how Nugget has done it. It's not something that you see a lot of top ones players get away with. But Nugget's found a way to get pretty high, just booming the ball left and right. He's going to go for an air dribble bump. Zen gets around it. Nugget can't get the follow-up either. He will get the back corner boost, though. And can he keep this in the air and away from Zen? He kind of Goomba stomps him, but Zen still makes the save and is going to be able to grab his own boost this time. Now Nugget is a panic jumping in order to prevent Zen's counterattack. Makes it back to the ball after picking up a pad or two. The problem with turning and not grabbing boost means you're going to have to continue to defend with zero. Managed to do so, though. Picking up 100 in the corner, and he finds Zen on the back wall. This will be a tie game. 5-5. Nuggets surprising defenders with the wall dashing in the corner again. They think he's worried about the ball, but he doesn't care. He's looking for you and needs a really solid kickoff, something that he actually has gotten many times in this matchup. He wins this into Zen's half. Just puts it top shelf. Demo I don't think he can corral this and get a shot before the respawn. Definitely not a bad position. Zen comes out to meet him at the midfield. Gets the first save, gets undercut a little bit. Nuggets can't quite get it on target, but he gets a great challenge and a bump on Zen again. He tries to go for another bump while shooting. Zen, the goal line save up into the air. Another save. Nuggets can't quite double it in. He throws the what a save. So many goal line saves from Zen. Every game so important. And Moxie set the ball impossibly high, but Zen reaches it. Game 2, also to Zen, who just barely let it slip away. Nugget did everything somebody possibly could. But Zen keeps it out and goes up 2-0 in the best of 5. Zen hopping into one of the new decals, right? Is this one of the Neo Tokyo decals with the graffiti? I haven't really checked them out yet. But I saw Hoodie Who was looking at some of them, I think, on his stream. Psyonix should pay Zen to put on decals that are in the item shop. I'm telling you right now, it'd be a great partnership between Psyonix and Zen. Does Zen have a creator code that people can put in? Did Nugget ask for the Qs on the scoreboard? No, I actually put them on this time. Nugget always types his name with Qs. Normally, I do Gs because typing Nugget with Gs in Twitch chat, it is something that Automod doesn't mind. But if you type it with Qs, it just leads to a ton of annoying mod decisions. So I usually just put Gs in to encourage chat to just say Nugget with Gs. But I guess I forgot this time. Guys, everybody's testing it. It's because we've told Automod that it's okay, but if you put any sort of variation or any word following it or anything, then Automod's like, I don't know. I know you said his name was okay in this context, but I'm not risking it in this other context, which makes sense. Zen and Nugget right now. Tied 1-1. Another pancake with a ceiling to get the reset. The flick comes out with so much power. But it is going to be an own goal, essentially, as all missed aerial attacks off the backboard usually are. But depends how much the defender commits to it. In this case, Nugget only giving a quick double jump into his net. So not really that hard of a commit. He basically just accepted that if that was on target, he was getting scored on. And the payoff is that he gets a goal of his own and a lead. His first lead of the series. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Zen able to counter from his own half as Nugget does his best to try and stay in the play. He landed facing back towards the ball. He's forced to try and be aggressive. Zen a kickoff win. Ball to air dribble this time, not all the way to the ceiling. And just plays it right over the top of Nugget. So pure. The control to just wait for the read. Wait until Nugget tries to intercept. As soon as he sees the jump, uses the flip. Nuggets hasn't had a ton of success on these dribbles. He actually didn't take an air dribble, though. It's a position that normally you see the player started from. But he actually just launched the ball and then went to follow it up for a continuation. Nice bump on Zen. Probably was going to need another one, though, if he wanted to finish this off, and it was not going to be easy to do. Nuggets actually finds his way to tie the game again. Zen, with 48 boosts, thought he had a bit more time to both set up the ball and still flip and win the race to the corner. He ends up getting there just a moment too late, so Nugget both gets the 100 and pushes Zen out of position. Nugget just made a mistake. I think he just missed a wave dash or something. I don't know if he was trying to wall dash, but there was no reason that this should have been a free goal. Oh, he just missed the wave dash. Nuggets can't get back to this kickoff goal. Certainly the kind of ones you probably need to convert every time against a guy like Zen. Zen showing off his ground control right now as he tries to get Nugget to miss in net. His final tap will hand the ball over. Nugget brings it right into the corner where Zen is at. Actually plays it fast enough, but Zen is not able to stop him. Moving down to the blue half of the field, but Nugget gets the boost steal and backs off. Zen launches the flick and goes for the double. Crossbar down and out. Not in. He can't get an angle to follow it up. Nugget needs to try and capitalize on these slight mistakes from Zen, and he's just the exact same thing. Launches a flick of his own right into the crossbar. Quick camera checks to see if Zen is chasing him down in the corner. He wants to see if he can beat him by exploding out of his half like his favorite thing to do is. But he does not succeed. Zen goes to the ceiling as he sees Nugget take it there. Intercepts it, and then ultimately punishes a Nugget miss. Nugget bumped off the ball, but quick to regain control of it. This game has been close the whole way. Nugget has even led for moments. Zen playing right into Nugget's hands. That's exactly how he wants to play. Wants you to chase him down with zero boost, so he can beat you. He's done this again. A win at the midfield. A risk he's always willing to take. Nugget's not going to have a respawn, though. He got back to the boost too quickly. It spawns right after he leaves. Zen getting underneath the ball to launch a flick. He's coming in and out of the net to make this shot. Nugget gets the first save, but not the second. Zen created a shot out of nothing here. Falls off the inside of the net and so perfectly collects the ball. How is that so natural for him? Sure, he doesn't score on the first attempt, but he's immediately available to follow up the poor save that Nugget is forced to make, who, of course, was also not ready for a play like that. So 40 seconds. Zen slamming it off the back wall. Nugget matches it. Gives possession right back away. Goal line wave dash leads to nothing. And he does decide to relinquish possession. He's going to let Nugget have it with 15 seconds left to go. Nugget's flick. Wait, what is Zen doing? Zen seemed to be trying to set up some kind of interesting backwards challenge that let this be possible. I just can't even explain it. He just kind of let Nugget score. I don't know why you'd ever want to turn like that and reverse challenge. I guess if Nugget was taken to the ground, but certainly he knows by now that Nugget is just go, 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 go every time he gets the ball. But a kickoff win for Zen. Might end it here. Wait, Zen diving all the way to the back wall. This is exactly where Nugget likes to be. Scoring on counterattacks with a player too deep. But Zen sends it to the ground. It's a 3-0 sweep for him as well. All sweeps today by the French players. Moxie 6-0, Zen 3-0 at the start of the Ranked Royale.